Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and today we're going to solve Leetcode daily challenge problem number 2958, length of longest subarray with at most k frequency. So it's a medium level problem and we will solve this problem using sliding window technique. So we'll first check out the problem statement, then we'll look into the approach which you're going to use, and towards the end we'll see the code as well. So starting with the problem statement, it says you are given an integer array nums and an integer k. So these two will be our input parameters. The frequency of an element x is the number of times it occurs in an array. So this is the definition of frequency, of course. It's the number of times it occurs in an array. And array is called good if the frequency of each element in this array is less than or equal to k. Okay, so every element should occur less than or equal to k. Now we have to return the longest good subarray of nums. Okay, and subarray is a contiguous non-empty sequence of elements within an array. So basically we have to find out a continuous subsequence, the length of the contiguous subarray where all the occurrences of every element is less than or equal to k. Okay, so this is the question. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a sliding window technique, and let's check out the approach which we can use to solve this. So here, what we will be doing, we are using a hash map to count the number of occurrences of each element in the array. But there is a trick. So what I'll do, I'll start like I'll use two pointers to represent my current window. So initially we'll start with 0, 0. Okay. So our start and end both are at 0. So basically this. Okay, now what I'll do, I have this, I'll check what is the element at the end index. Okay, it is 1. I'll go to this hash map and update the number of occurrence to 1. Okay, because it was originally 0, so we have seen it for first time, so we did the increment. Now I will check if the number of occurrence for this element, for the current element at end index, is it greater than k? No, it is not. So what I'll do, I'll just simply what we can do is we can use another, let's say another variable to store the maximum length. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll update this value using this formula, in which what I'll do, I'll use end minus start plus 1. So this will basically give you the length of your subarray. Okay, so we'll use this formula and update our max length. So now it will be fun, of course. Okay, because 1 minus 1 plus 1, so it will be 1, not 0, 1. Next I'll increment my end counter. So now my end is pointing to the next element, which is 2. Okay, same goes here. End is at index 1, start is at 0. Now we saw a new element 2, updated the count of it. Again it is less than k, so we'll do the same. End is 1 minus 0 plus 1, so max length will become 2 now. Okay, again we'll move to 3. 3 is also a new element to us. Again updated the element. Now it is 2 minus 0 plus 1, it is 3. So now my maximum length is 3 now. Again we'll move. Now our end is at 1. Okay, we already had 1, so it will be replaced by 2. It is still not greater than k, so the condition still holds. Now the indexes are, end is pointing at 3, and 3 minus 0 plus 1, which is 4. So let me rewrite this. It is 4 now. The maximum length of subarray is 4. Again we'll move, same here, it's 2. Now we are pointing at 4 minus 0 plus 1, which is 5. So this 4 will become 5 now. Okay, again same, we'll do the same calculations. 5 minus 0 plus 1, it is 6. So we'll make it 6. The length of maximum subarray is 6. Now comes the interesting part. When we'll move next to the next element, like this is a end pointer. Now the uh, number of ones in this subarray is greater than k. Okay, in this case what I would do is, so this was my original k, sorry of that. Okay, yeah, so currently my end is over here and start was here. Okay, but now if you see, r1 has the number of occurrences of 1 is greater than k. So what I'll do in this case, I'll update my start pointer to the next element, and I'll do this until uh, whatever element I have at the star is less than or equal to k. So in this case what we'll do, we will update the pointer, and this will again be updated to 2 again. Why? Because now effectively this is our slide, this is the window which we are in. Okay, and number of ones are 2 only. Okay, so we did this, and now the condition again hold true. Then we'll again move our end pointer, we'll update the results. So we'll take the maximum of current max and whatever the new window is, and whatever the value is, we will do that. Okay, so at the end the maximum length I think for this question will be 6. So this is the approach which we will be using. Now let's move to the code part of the same. So over here if you see, like we have done exactly the same. We have defined a start pointer which is initialized at 0. We have a dictionary to basically store the frequency of each element, max length which will be returning at the end. Now what we are doing, we are just simply iterating all the numbers, and end will be basically the index of or the second pointer of the sliding window. Now with each new element we are updating the occurrence of it. Okay, by default we have defined it as int, so it will be 0, so we are adding +1 what in whatever the number is there in the dictionary. After that, if by any chance the number or the frequency of the element at num's end increases k, then we will move our start pointer to the next one. Okay, and we will decrease the occurrence of whatever was the element at start. Okay, so this is what we are doing over here. And after that, it's simple, we are updating the max length. Okay, so I can simplify that also, like we can use maximum of max length comma end minus start plus 1. Okay, so this is where we are calculating the length of the subarray, and at the end we are just simply returning the maximum length of the subarray. So let's check out the test cases. And the test cases got passed, so let's submit for further evaluation now. And it is taking some time. So yeah, the solution got accepted, and as you can see, like we have performed around 95.70% of the submitted solution. So yeah, this was the solution. Thanks for watching the video. Stay tuned for the upcoming ones. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.